Hi everyone, welcome to the Cup Bank Girls. We are the Cup Bank Girls. I'm Darlene.
I'm Jaylene.
And we're coming to you from Prince George, British Columbia, Canada. And we are on the territory of the Lheidli, the place where the two rivers meet. And we're called the Cup Bank Girls because when we first started, we talked about this. We used to have the cup banks as a scene behind us, but we grew up here, Jaylene and I, and the cup banks are a special geographical feature here in our town. And anyone who comes through here is often awed by this feature. So I don't know, we just thought it was a good thing to
It's awesome.
highlight.
Yeah.
So that's who we are, and
We're on episode 30.
Episode 30, and this is the
crazy.
Ranunculous.
Yeah, we did it, Dar.
Yeah.
Should we do our spin?
Yes, we'll do our dryland training for the synchronized swim.
Yes.
Yeah, we love it.
We love our ranunculi.
Yes, we finally got on the train.
Choo-choo!
Where did my ball go? I'm gonna show what I used. I used the mode at Rowan alpaca cotton.
Nice. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
I love the color.
Very nice to knit with, folks.
Is it?
Yeah, really. I was looking at the other colors and thinking, maybe I should do another one. And I was gonna do a full sleeve or a 3/4, and then when I saw Jaylene's little cap sleeve, I'm in.
It's so perfect for this time of year, and they're warm.
They're so warm.
Mine is I think I showed mine last.
Yeah, you did a double strand.
Yeah, so I had a alpaca silk and ancient arts, and I only had one skein. So remember, I was like measuring row by row on the bottom, and it turned out really well. It blocked out an extra inch. Yeah, so it's actually perfect.
Well, with that size needle, I think that's why we get that nice drape.
Right.
We get an extra little bit. So tell them about this again.
Yeah, so I was just searching on projects, and I had put these on hold, thinking I was going to have enough to do a few rows, and then I realized no. Yeah. So I was looking at different projects that had cap sleeves, and this one great project had this technique linked to an Instagram post, and so I have it in my notes, and I can't even remember what you do, but it really creates a non-rolling sleeve. It's pretty cute. Hey?
I followed your lead. I went to your notes and looked it up on the Insta. It took me right to Instagram. And what you do is you flip you show like the inside, and you go in and you scoop one of the pearl bumps. Below. Yeah, from the row below. It's quite odd, but it works. Totally works.
I know. And
I love it.
It looks. Someone actually thought it was a crochet thing.
Yeah, it looks a little different.
Oh. And I like it. It doesn't flare too much.
No.
And it doesn't roll.
It sits there nicely.
I would do that again.
But you know, we've had warm weather, and this is almost too warm.
I know.
With the alpaca, so we'll wear these more like vests, I guess, or a day like today. Yeah.
So that's our episode this month.
Yeah. So people that are just joining us for the first time, this is what we typically do. We have an episode named after the thing that we're wearing, and so that means we've done 30 sweaters / vests / tops. Yeah.
That's a lot, Dar.
And then we talk about our finished objects, our works in progress, and our cue.
And so that's what we're going to do today.
Yeah. So you go.
Well, you go, because you have 2, I think. Don't you? Do you have 2 FOs?
I do have 2 FOs.
Yeah, I only have 1.
Oh, finally, people. Yeah, finally. Okay. This happened.
It looks so cool on the blockers.
I thought it'd be fun. I know Leanne from the Knitty Stew, she often shows her stuff on the knit blockers, on the sock blockers. So this is my Oh So Basic sock by Summer Lee. Okay, so I cast on for the first one and finished it some time ago, but like I think over a year ago. But anyway, there we go.
Those are so cute. Are those for you?
These are for me, man.
Nice.
Because I'm always knitting socks for other people.
I love these.
And I'm realizing, you and I talked about this we don't have socks, and our socks are wearing out. Is
They're
what it
wearing
is.
out. Mine
Yeah.
are wearing out.
So I use the Regia electric neon color. Now I've had this as a display item for a while, so all of this colorway has sold, of course.
Yes.
But the colors are so pretty, really fun. There's always a neon color in it.
Cool.
Yeah.
You
So
did
that's
a
our
nice job
so
matching
basic.
it up.
I really tried this time. So how did we
Yeah.
do on the? Yeah, we did well on the toe
Yeah,
because
you
I didn't
sure
have it
did.
at home.
So sorry, is this toe up or
No,
no cuff down?
cuff down. So what I to get these matching, I just pulled out of the ball until I got to that color.
They're so great, Dar.
They look pretty
I'm
nice.
excited for
yeah,
you.
I like them.
I love
And
them.
I'm gonna start blocking my socks. It's very pleasing.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
and it makes a nice drape.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when you go to wash them, would you put them on? No.
No, I would just hang them up.
Yeah.
But she talks about it in the book, in the Summerly sock project book. Okay, so that's
Because I'm being framed by socks.
so,
So she talks about blocking them.
She talks about blocking them the first time, like right after you've knit them, because they will like have a shape even after you wash them. So I'm going to
Okay.
test that
Okay.
and see if that actually works.
That's such great advice. See, we're
Yeah.
learning something all the time. So for me, I've had to dig into the vault because it's just starting to become very apparent that month to month, I wear something that I finished. It's not one of my FOs. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I've made some basic beanies
Yes,
for
and
my
you've
kids.
given
And
away.
I've shown the basic beanie so many times.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd go into my vault and pull out this great piece that I made my dear old dad.
Aw.
And rest in peace. He passed away a year and a half ago, but he loved this sweater. And so it's called the Gramps by the Tin Can Knits. And I love showcasing Tin Can Knits.
Yes.
Because they're such a great group of women that design out of BC, but they are prolific. And I learned from them. And they now have their own app. You can basically learn how to knit from their website and their app because they have so many tutorials and videos, and their patterns are very well written. For example, this pattern is pretty size inclusive. It goes from newborn to 6XL.
So that's a bit of work.
So that's a lot of work on their part.
Yeah.
And my dad asked me to make him something, and so
Aw.
I did. And I did the Gramps cardigan. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is.
It looks amazing.
And
on
now
the
it's
screen.
mine, which is really special to me.
Jaylene,
Yeah.
and look at the patches.
Look at the patches. And you can tell it's real. I picked it up this morning. I'm like, oh, I should probably shave it, but it shows how much I wear it. So
And those buttons,
I
I
have
love
pictures
those.
of him in it, and yeah,
Aw.
it's pretty cute. He loved it. It was, I could tell he wanted to wear it, but sometimes it might have been a bit too itchy for him.
Too warm. Oh, okay.
Because
Sure.
I made it out of Haynes Creek.
Yeah.
And he picked the colors.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, after I finished that shawl collar,
Yeah.
I do you remember me talking to you? I said, hey, Dar, I'll never do that again. Like, that was crazy.
It's a lot of short
It's
rows.
a lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of picking. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the result. But this I've seen people here at the shop just make these as baby gifts.
Baby gifts. Yeah.
Because
For
you
sure.
just can whip one of those off. And little dudes, little babies in old man
No
cardigans
kidding.
look so
No
cute.
kidding.
So
Nice
that's one of my
job.
FOs.
I love the colors you chose.
Yeah,
or he
thanks.
chose.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really
Yeah,
nice. And
so
then
that's
now
it's
you
a
can-
very meaningful piece, obviously,
Exactly.
to me. It's in my closet, and I wear it in the winter a lot while I'm working at home.
Mhm. Nice and cozy.
Get to think about my dad in my Gramps cardigan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I did. I just
Good.
dug out an old FO.
Good.
And if you're interested, check that pattern out.
It
really
again,
is a
coming
great
back
pattern.
to tin cans. So when people come in the shop and
Yeah.
they're fairly new and they're like, "What kind of first sweater should I do?" And I'm like, tin can knits.
Totally.
We're going to do the flax or the simple sweater.
So many.
You know.
I did the antler. I showed that
and
a
the
few months
hats,
ago.
they're so simple and straightforward.
Tin can knits is great.
What
a great resource.
Yeah. I think they're both from BC, but I think one lives in the UK now or something.
Cool.
Yeah. They're really cool people.
Yeah.
Okay, so my second FO is something I started last time. I showed you folks as a whip, the Midsummer Tea. And I worked at using this yarn. Now, I've sold it all. So this is the chunky version of the Black Cat that I used.
Okay.
I used double, and then I used this beautiful color in the Alpaca Mist by Estelle. And again, we're out of that because people were inspired. So that's the whole. That's a really fun, right?
Yeah.
But Jaylene, I love it. It's like I'm wearing moss.
I knew you were going to say that.
Look at it.
It is so cute.
Isn't it adorable?
Yes, I love this. Yeah. It's amazing.
And it blocked amazingly. So I'll tell you, I wet it. I spun it in the machine to kind of take the moisture out. Then I put it on the blocking mats, and I thought, oh, it's too wet and it's getting too big. So I threw it in the dryer briefly and then laid it flat. Isn't it cute?
It's so soft.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you wearing it.
So it's going to be, for me, it's going to be a vest, right? Because it's super cropped.
Yeah.
But I'll wear it over my white button-ups or my white t-shirts.
Gorgeous.
I
love it.
Yeah. So really fast, people, if you want to really
that was
fast
what I was
knit.
going to ask.
Yeah, really fast knit.
Midsummer Tea.
Because you're on 6 for the ribbing, and then 8 millimeter for the body.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So you practically count the rows.
Yeah, that's so fun. And what was my next question?
Caitlin Hunter.
Yeah. Yeah. But and on her pattern, does she hold stuff double? Or did you just kind of do that?
No, she's using a chunky, super. Is it a chunky? I think it's a chunky cotton she uses for one of them. Okay. She has a whole bunch of versions. So I chose the sleeveless version, but there's ones with a little sleeve, and then there's ones with long sleeves. She's got.
This feels so good.
Isn't that great?
It's crazy.
So it's merino, right? So the double is a superwash merino, and then the Alpaca Mist is alpaca and a little bit of nylon.
Oh my
I think.
gosh, it's really nice.
You might want to make one.
I could see.
Right? You could see us wearing those.
Yeah.
Anyway,
okay, that's your
Midsummer.
other FO.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna show something that I've shown before, but I'm just so excited about it. This Rusty. I'm getting her done, Dar. Getting her done. So a little story there. I did a mini kind of gauge swatch, and I went down a needle size. I cast on for size 3.
Yeah.
And then I was 12 rows into the color work, and I'm measuring it against all, because top or bottom up really messes with my head.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, hey, what do I do? And consult with Dar on the bus. Remember we were talking about this
we went out to the homestead. And I got home and I ripped it out. And I'm doing a size 2. Yeah.
And I think because it is a boxy fit.
Yeah.
And she talks about that in the pattern, and you can see she's super tiny.
So it's kind of built in to be kind of wide. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I redid it. And it's still kind of freaking me out.
No,
but
don't be freaky.
It's good. Look at it. Look at that.
Jaylene, it is freaking gorgeous.
I know. And,
look at that.
Look at that. It's like art. This is what happens when I do color work, is I get so distracted by just looking at it.
It is so beautiful.
Yeah,
You're inspiring me.
Excited.
You are inspiring me. Oh, and people, if you could feel this beauty.
So it's the Jameson and Smith. I had to order
This
it.
is called a woolly wool.
A woolly wool, but like the depth of the
color
color when you're knitting with it, it's just
Jaylene, this
I
is
know.
beautiful.
And I'm getting pumped. Like, I get to do some
What do you
steeking.
suggest I do for size? Do you think I should do the 2? You know what I'll do is I'll measure something that is similar. Hey? A sweater maybe that I've done before.
Like, because I'm on a different needle.
I know, because you're loose.
Just a tiny bit, though, down
Okay.
on the needle.
Okay.
But, yeah, it's hard to say, Dar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do a little thinking.
Yeah.
Before I cast on 300.
Because we talked about this, like it will block.
Yes.
So that's...
I'm just going to compare notes with another pattern.
Yeah.
And just see.
Look at it from there.
It is... Okay, Jaylene, you are Scottish now.
I'm Scottish. I'm going to wear it when I'm in Shetland.
Yes.
Even how, like...
It looks like the flowers
I need
that
some
grow.
feedback, though. Should I wear it around Shetland?
Hello?
Yes? Okay.
Why?
I don't
Wouldn't
know.
you?
Like, I just feel kind of funny. Like, look at my Shetland.
Oh, are you
vest. But
kidding?
I'm going to.
When would you
sure.
have the opportunity
Okay.
again?
Okay. I just needed
You
that.
have to kind of go, look at me.
Yeah, okay.
I'm visiting this
Even
island.
when I go into the mill. Into the...
Yes!
I'll be like...
You're like, hi.
Because Ella Gordon works there. Could you imagine? Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah. So anyways, I'll be done.
Did you find out about the term? Rusty?
I think it means rust.
Rusty.
Yeah, because she chose the colors for like rust things in the sea. Like, so this is the ocean, and this is like kind of things that she's found in the ocean.
Oh, that's
like
really
rust-like things.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure rusty is the rust.
It's rusty.
But even from far away, it looks good.
It is so gorgeous.
Yeah, and
people are gonna think you bought it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying you should wear it.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they sell those.
I know they do.
Shetlands,
Yeah, they
right?
do. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So
good one,
it's
Jaylene.
gonna
You're
get
inspiring me.
I know.
Oh my
okay,
goodness.
so that's one of my whips.
Okay, what am I going to show you? I'm going to show you. So long ago, I made this pattern. It's called Citron by Hilary Smith Callis. It's old. It's an old pattern. It's cute little ruched shawl, and I made it for a friend of mine and gave it to her. And I want to make another one. And I wanted to play with this Rowan fine lace that we got in the shop. Isn't that a great color?
That color is amazing.
The color is called Antique, which you can kind of, it's purpley, smoky, purple, gray kind of color.
So pretty.
And I got all of this much done. But it's so, I really, really, really like it. Little tab.
So you just use the one color? Because it looks stripy. But you
no,
just
but that's the ruching.
Cool.
So she kind of has it looking like a slice of a lime. So in the, you'll see, folks, if you go on Ravelry, that she's chosen a bright green, like a lime. And so super simple pattern. And it's a free pattern on Knitty. And remember Knitty, when you go there to Knitty, the website, you can click on and you can print only the essentials, which I really appreciate instead of reams and reams. And all the different things. So we just got the essentials. But so it's a simple construction where you make one, knit one, make one, knit one, make one, and then you do a bunch of plain rows, and then you do that again. And then the ruching happens when you knit two together for a round, and then you make one, knit one again. So it tightens, opens, tightens.
Opens.
Yeah.
So I love that.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, Jaylene, I gotta get new glasses. Because I was working on this on the weekend. I thought I'm just gonna cast on and show a little bit. And yeah, that's fine.
That is some fine yarn.
Yeah. It's like knitting with thread.
Yeah.
But you know what? Who doesn't want a nice little lacy thing you can throw on?
It's so cute.
Especially in summer.
All right.
So
that's the Citron.
Yeah.
Love it. I'm pulling a whip out of the vault because this is something I'm going to take on my travels to Scotland.
Oh, good.
To finish. I'm going to finish it, Dar.
Donnez
Donnez. We have talked about this how many times? This
Okay.
is probably the 4th time.
This was we talked about this on our very first episode.
So that tells you.
I have about that much done as well.
It's so great though.
In a year and a half.
And
No,
people,
2.5 years.
I think people are gonna be like, okay, you guys.
Yeah,
like,
sure
get
you're
her
gonna get it
done. But I am.
Look at, and you can do that when you're there.
That's right.
You
Like
can
Jeff
spin.
to take a picture
You can spin
of
around
me on the Loch Lomond.
on the beach. What do they say for beach?
I don't know.
Okay.
Someone will know. You tell us. What is it?
Loch.
So, Johnny Vague.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay, what's it done with?
Get
What's it done
it's
with?
done with Duns, Briggs and Little
Yes.
Sport. Like, come on. And
I just love this.
Oh, come on.
I know.
It's like a farm.
It's a farm.
That's all I need. I don't need essential oils. Just give me yarn. So, look how cute that is.
It's so cute.
It's just gonna grow and
I
grow
love
and
this.
grow, and then it just is
And
gonna
it'll
go
come, I think it'll become sort of
Oh.
like, think about how much we've knit since we started that.
Exactly.
Because I had to focus. Remember, I had to
This
focus.
actually inspires me, right? Like, this is why I brought it on the show. Is that I'm like,
This is why we
this
do
is-
the
I'm
show.
doing it,
Because then we could get to do what we love.
but
And-
like, feel that.
Oh, I know.
It's gonna be so great. And it's a hap. I'm just gonna whip it around my.
And I think you should spin.
I will. I'll make a video.
Yeah, get Jeff to take a picture of you spinning.
Okay, it's a goal.
Okay, so I for my second whip, I'm doing another one.
You started a new web.
Midsummer.
Oh, stop! The
I know.
madness.
I can't help it. I
What?
loved that knit so much.
What are you? What
So the
yarn is
midsummer
this?
tea again. So this yarn is Pluma.
Is
Here,
this
you
new?
hold it. Fairly new, yes.
Dar, I haven't seen this.
Yeah, so it's kind of a cotton nubbly with a little bit of nylon, and then I'm running it double strand with this guy.
Wow.
So look at it already,
I
Jaylene.
love it. I love the color.
Isn't that neat?
Nice one, Dar.
So I think that'll look nice on me.
It's gonna be so beautiful. What is this made out of? You already said
So
it.
that one's cotton and nylon.
Okay.
A little bit of nylon. And then, of course, the alpaca haze is alpaca and
Wool and
and
polymide.
polymide. Yeah. So double stranding, folks, and you're just zooming
And
along.
this Pluma, what is it? is it worsted or
It's a worsted.
Okay.
So we're just doing whatever we want with the midsummer tea,
I
right?
love it.
Because that other one I did,
Yeah.
this green, is kind of really thick compared to that.
Yeah.
So with the DK, it worked. Now I've got a worsted
Worsted.
base
Okay.
with a finer
Mm-hmm.
fluff.
Nice.
So some people would swatch.
Dar's going for it.
I'm just going for it.
It
'cause
is gorgeous.
it's oversized. It's
yeah.
it's a layer. So
I love the color.
I'm quite excited
Yeah.
by the color as well.
So
And
cool.
I'm thinking I might only need like 2.5, 3 of these of each.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that other one I only needed.
That's a new one for me. That Pluma.
Yeah, I'll show you all the colors after.
I really like
pretty
it. I
fun.
like kind of the thick, thin look.
Yeah, it's nubbly.
Nubbly.
Yeah, so that's my
That's your other web.
which is the same as one of my FOs.
Yeah.
Midsummer.
We're just going with it.
Yep.
Episode 30. We're just rolling with what we
right.
got, people.
That's right.
Rolling with what we got. We're knitters. So, yeah, I only have one. Oh, we have a joint queue.
We have a joint
okay,
queue,
I'll go.
yeah.
I'll go. Okay.
You go.
Okay. So, we've shown this before, and I was actually this morning digging through my closet. We've talked about this, Dar, like maybe possibly giving away some of our sweaters. So my daughter, all my daughters are tree planting right now, but my oldest one is home right now. They have a bit of a break, so her and her friend are home, and they're pretty cute. Like Maya's friend crochets, and then Maya's gonna come in the shop tomorrow.
Oh shit! Okay.
And
I meant.
yeah, and so anyways, we're talking knitting, and they're like, "You're going to film your show," and they were so cute.
Aw.
And so I had gathered some sweaters. Like I'm like, please, girls, take these sweaters. Like,
Aw.
and so I've knit so many Strathconas.
Have you?
I've
you
knit
have?
like 4, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
forget-
5.
Wow.
So yeah, so I gave them each a Strathcona, and I actually
Jaylene,
I've
you're
given
such a
I've given
genius.
Maya the dibs before, but that sweater does not fit me. Like, I try to make it fit me.
The
and
dibs?
Yeah, it's too tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, I was giving away sweaters, and this was one of them, or 2 of them I gave away this morning.
Strathcona.
But this is a great sweater for people to knit.
We did it as a class.
We did.
What, 2 years ago?
Yeah. And when I start going on this designer, Darlene Morrison, and again, she's Canadian, BC, I think. She's so funky. Like, there's so many sweaters. I get
Yeah.
because they're fast, they're fashionable. They really, if you knit one of these sweaters, people will comment.
It's
right?
true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because they're classic,
And they've got a
enough of flair.
vibe to them
Yeah.
where like they're people like, oh, I like those sleeves
Yeah.
and the neck. And so I'm making my friend this sweater for her 50th birthday,
Aw.
July. And I was...
And she knows about it.
Yes, she does.
Yes.
I don't think she's going to
I
watch
love
this.
that color.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
man.
she chose the navy.
Beautiful.
It's going to be great. And you can't go wrong, like, sizing wise, right? It's yeah. And I chose this it is hand wash. Oh well. She'll be able to do it.
You know what? It's the same contents as vintage. It'll be fine
Acrylic,
in the
wool,
machine.
and nylon.
It'll be fine in the
Right?
machine. They're just being careful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I wanted to pick something that
Yeah.
wouldn't get ruined if it got in the washing
By
machine.
mistake.
So acrylic, wool, and nylon is still bulky.
Beautiful.
That's gonna fly up the needles.
Remember Emily did her Strathcona,
Yes.
but she did white.
White, I
Yeah.
know. Yeah. And I wonder, like, with yarn like this, does it pill less?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Okay.
I'm finding that pilling is it's about fiber for sure, but it also is about gauge.
Oh.
So if your gauge is super loose, you're gonna get some pilling. Isn't that-
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I've been noticing with certain things.
Okay.
So like my Felix, you know, it's a Lopi,
But it's a loose gauge.
but it's a loose gauge, and so I shave that one.
Mm.
But whereas my Tresta, it's a little bit tighter gauge, and I don't have to shave it as much.
Interesting.
So yeah, there's something to that.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that conversation.
Yeah.
Because it kind of lands in my brain well.
Yeah,
Huh.
about the gauge.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Cool.
And if you think about socks too, when socks are knitted tightly, like to a tight gauge, they don't bag out as much or
That's
wear
right.
out as
Yeah,
much
I
as those
figured that
that are
out.
loose.
I figured that out with my socks.
So very similar
Interesting.
kind of idea.
All right, so
Yay.
that's one of my cues.
Strathcona.
And I'm going to get that done. Her birthday is July 24th.
Yes.
So,
Okay, well, I'm going to show a cue that is just like Jaylene. Can you imagine? It's just like Jaylene. Woo! Okay, this one goes here.
right.
Yeah. So I'm going to do the roosty too.
Roosty.
Roosty!
But
And
you're
I'm gonna
use
do-
a different yarn.
I'm going to do Pip.
I love it.
So the Pip.
Because you have Pip in the
Yeah,
shop.
I have this in the shop, the Bahram U. And I think you need 2 of each of the colorwork colors, and then this will be my main, like Jaylene's a darker. But isn't that going to be yummy?
Dar, I'm so pumped. And then we'll both be steaking.
Well,
Oh,
I don't like to think about it
I
actually.
do. I get so excited.
You get excited.
I
So
just like bring it
it's
on.
well, you and I can
Yeah,
talk about it
yeah,
as we
we're
go,
gonna- we're
because you're
gonna-
going to be done before me.
I think so.
Yeah, and then you can
Yeah.
school me
I'm schooling you on the roosty.
on the roosty.
I'll
Oh boy,
be schooling you, lassie.
Madison is just gonna go okay, and then Jaylene made Dora laugh again with her Scottish.
Roosty,
With a
lassie. Cheerio then. Cheerio hen.
Oh, it just kills me.
My cousin was
It
just
kills me.
here from Scotland, so that was fun. Like every day I was just like, say that again.
Please talk as much as you want.
Yeah.
So cute.
I love it. I'm so
Okay,
excited for you.
yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast on. I'm hoping this week. I was going to get it cast on for
love
the
that,
show, but I
Dora.
never
I'm
did.
so pumped for
But
you.
I'm going to cast on. You're going to
Okay,
help me
and I'm
size
gonna
it.
help you figure out a size.
Okay, and
So,
yeah.
we're so excited. We're doing classes in the fall.
Yeah, we got
so
a
you gotta
whole
check
lineup.
them all out. But this one is a class. We're hoping it's gonna be a hit because it's a
I
pretty.
bet someone signed up already.
Oh, good.
And it starts in October.
Oh, love that.
Yeah.
It's such a hip sweater.
It is.
She's so hip.
So what's it called?
Novice
Sweater.
Chunky.
Chunky edition by Petite Knit.
Like, you know, the oversized
And it's
sweatshirt
got
sweater, the full,
double
like the nice neck.
Yeah. And big sleeve.
Oh,
like,
love
look,
that.
sleeve.
I
Yeah.
love that sleeve, Dar.
I think we're going to love this. Okay, and look at what we're going to make it out of.
It's so fun. I love this yarn.
I think we only need 2.
I feel like we only need 2. Because there's 250 grams here. So even, I figured it out.
By grams.
There's 2 sizes that we might think about. And that's 500 grams of yarn. And it's enough.
You can play.
Yeah. Because
can
one
try it
size
on.
needs 450, one needs 500. So
Yeah, so we're fine.
yeah, we're totally fine. Like, look, this
That
yarn,
marl.
it's gonna marl. It's gonna be like a sweatshirt. And I haven't made anything in this yarn in a while.
It's been a while for me too.
So
Yeah.
I'm pretty pumped.
Yay.
Like, it might be hard for me to wait till October to get that. But it'll be good to cast on before
We should
the
cast
class,
on and then.
just so we're ahead of the game a bit.
Yeah.
So if you want to make a sweater in the fall, like who doesn't want to make a sweater in the fall?
Yeah. Oh, and I haven't posted the classes on the website at Top Drawer Yarn yet, but I will. I'm going to probably do that this week so then people can see
So
what we're doing.
come and total twinsies.
And same as Roosty.
Yeah.
It's going to be, well, really close.
Very close.
But this is,
This is
identical.
like
Okay,
this
so
is identical.
this is identical.
The other one's fraternal.
And the rest of the time,
we're so funny.
we're sweater sisters.
Either fraternal twins, identical twins, or sisters. Just, you know.
It's happening.
All right. So episode 30.
Yeah.
Over and out. We'll see you again.